Welcome to the deep dive. We dig into your sources to pull out the really key insights and knowledge, and maybe a few surprises too.
Keep things interesting.
Exactly. So today we're looking at something almost everyone does, going to a cafe. But it's more than just grabbing coffee, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's a fantastic chance to really use your English in an everyday situation.
Okay, let's unpack this.
What's really fascinating, I think, is how routine it seems, ordering a coffee. But beneath that, it's this rich space for, real language practice.
And cultural understanding too.
Definitely. It's not just about the words. It's about confidence, those little social cues that make things smooth, enjoyable, really.
So our goal today.
Basically, to give you the tools,
Hmm.
the phrases, the confidence,
Yeah.
maybe even a few tips you weren't expecting. So you can handle pretty much anything in an English-speaking cafe, from ordering to maybe even making a new friend.
And guiding us, we've been looking closely at English Cafe Conversations, a vocabulary guide. It's really good, lays out the whole visit step by step, almost like having a guide with you.
It is good, yeah. And what I like is that it goes beyond just, buying stuff. It shows how cafes are social hubs, places for real, authentic language.
Okay, so let's picture it. You walk into a cafe, maybe it smells great, coffee brewing,
Hmm, yeah.
and someone behind the counter smiles, says something like, "Hi there, welcome to Brew and Bean. What can I get started for you today?" That's the start.
And right there, that's your first chance to practice. But what's interesting is you don't have to jump right in.
Right, if you need a second.
Exactly. Politeness is key. You could just say, "Hi, um, I'm just looking for a place to sit first," something like that.
Or maybe, "Thanks, I'd like to take a look at the menu."
Perfect.
Oh,
And the
that's
staff, they're used to it. They'll probably say, "Sure, take your time."
take your time. That's a good phrase.
It is. It reminds you it's okay to pause. And you'll see the menu, maybe specials listed somewhere too. Those are the unique things they have right now.
Right. So finding a seat. I always look for that perfect spot. Maybe a bit quiet, cozy, good light. We all do that, don't we?
Totally. And those thoughts. They use useful words like cozy, or noticing if a spot is too noisy, or appreciating perfect lighting.
Uh-huh.
And once you've settled, a server might come over. They might ask, "Are you ready to order, or do you need a few more minutes?"
Giving you space, which is nice.
It really is part of the cafe vibe.
Okay, so you found your spot. Now, the main event, ordering. This is where people sometimes get a bit nervous, right? Getting the words perfect.
Yeah, I get that. But specificity helps. Simple phrases work great, like, "Can I have a medium cappuccino with oat milk, please?"
Or maybe I'll take an iced Americano, no sugar. Clear and simple.
Exactly. And those phrases, they pack in key vocab.
Mhm.
Medium size, cappuccino type, oat milk instead of dairy, iced for cold, no sugar.
And the barista, how do they usually respond?
They'll often repeat it back,
Oh,
for clarity.
yeah.
Sure, one medium cappuccino with oat milk. That may be anything to eat.
Ah, yes, the food. Usually in that glass pastry case, right? Muffins, croissants, cookies, brownies.
Sandwiches, quiche, bagels. Yeah, the list goes on. Tempting stuff.
And if you see something, say a quiche, and you're curious,
Just ask, "What's
yeah,
in the quiche?" It's totally fine.
and they'll tell you.
Yeah, they'll list the ingredients like, "It's made with eggs, cheese, spinach, and mushrooms." Good way to learn food words, too.
Makes sense. And for drinks, you can get really specific, can't you?
Oh, absolutely. You could ask, "Can I get my coffee with almond milk instead of regular milk?"
Or maybe, "Could you make it extra hot, please?"
Totally. Or adding flavor. "Can I have it with one pump of vanilla syrup?" Or maybe less sweet. I'd like it half sweet.
Options like caramel syrup, too, usually.
Right. These phrases really let you tailor it exactly how you like it.
What about diets? Like allergies or preferences? That can feel a bit awkward to bring up sometimes.
It doesn't need to be.
Hmm.
Staff are usually really clued in. Just ask directly. "Is this gluten-free?"
Or do you have vegan options?
Exactly. "Is the soup dairy-free? Are the cookies nut-free?" Simple questions.
And the answers are usually clear.
Yeah, they'll say something like, "Yes, we have a vegan wrap." Or maybe, "Sorry, the soup contains dairy." They know this stuff.
Good to know. And then they ask.
Right. "Is that for here or to go?" You just say which one. Simple.
Okay. Order placed. Time to pay. They'll say the total, that'll be $8.50, something like that,
And you can just ask, can I pay by card?
which is pretty standard now.
Oh, yeah. They'll likely say, of course. Would you like a receipt? Basic transaction terms.
And sometimes they mention tapping the card.
Right. You can tap your card on the machine. It's contactless. Very common now.
So while you're waiting, you hear the cafe sounds, like names being called out.
Yeah. Order for Sarah. Or one iced latte ready. That kind of background buzz.
Part of the atmosphere.
Definitely. And sometimes you need to navigate the seating. Maybe ask someone.
Ugh, right. Excuse me, is this seat taken?
Perfect. And you might hear, no, go ahead. Or maybe, yes, sorry, I'm waiting for someone. Polite little interactions.
Now, moving beyond just ordering small talk, this is where it gets, well, maybe a bit more advanced for learners, can feel intimidating.
It could seem that way, but it's often simpler than you think. Someone might just say, it's really busy today, isn't it?
A classic opener, how do you respond naturally?
Just agree. Maybe add a little something. Yeah, wow. I think everyone wanted coffee after that rain. Something simple.
Keep it light.
Exactly. And, the pause after you speak. It invites the other person to reply. You don't need to fill every silence.
Good point. Other starters.
Oh, sure. Great weather, huh? Or, do you come here often? Maybe, what's your favorite drink here? Just showing friendly interest.
You could share a bit too. Like, I usually come here to work or read.
Yeah. Or compliment something. Their banana bread is amazing. Genuine comments work best. That's how connections start sometimes.
And sometimes those connections might lead to, well, making new friends. Is that realistic?
It can be. You could try something friendly like, hey, I think I've seen you here before.
Or do you live around here? Maybe even, what are you working on, if they look busy?
Right. Or be direct about learning. I'm learning English. I try to practice at cafes. People are often really receptive.
What might they say back?
Things like, oh, that's a great idea. Or, cool, how long have you been studying? Maybe even we should practice together sometime. You never know.
So other useful social phrases might be, do you mind if I sit here? Or, are you a student?
Would you recommend here is another good one. Asking for their opinion.
Okay, let's fast forward. The best moment, your order arrives.
Yes. The staff brings it over. Here's your cappuccino and banana bread. Enjoy.
And a simple thanks a lot works fine.
Totally. They might add, let us know if you need anything else.
Let us know. Good phrase.
It covers everything. And if you do need something.
Like extra napkins.
Yeah. Or maybe you forgot to ask about oat milk earlier. Or your plans changed. Could I get this to go? Or simply, can I have a fork, please?
Don't hesitate to ask.
Exactly. They'll usually say, sure, here you go, or let me check for you, or point you somewhere. Yes, they're by the counter.
Okay, but what if things aren't right? It happens. Maybe the drink is wrong. How do you handle that politely?
Right. It's bound to happen sometimes. The key is politeness, but be clear. Excuse me, I think this is the wrong drink.
Or, sorry, I ordered an iced coffee, but this one is hot.
Perfect. Or, sorry, but I asked for no sugar. And if it's a dietary thing, this sandwich has meat, but I'm vegetarian.
And the staff reaction, usually okay.
Usually, yeah. They want you to be happy. They'll likely apologize. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Let me fix it for you right away.
Or I'll get you a new one. It won't take long.
Exactly. So knowing wrong order, fix it right away. Vegetarian. Those words help.
What about waiting? If it feels like ages.
You can definitely check politely. Hi, I just wanted to check on my order.
Or, excuse me, I've been waiting for about 15 minutes. Is my drink coming soon?
Yeah. Or maybe more direct if you're worried. I think my order might have been missed.
And they'll check.
They should. They might say, let me check for you. Or apologize for the delay. Sorry for the delay, it's almost ready.
Might just be busy.
Sometimes, yeah. They might say, we're a little busy right now. Thank you for your patience. And, hey, don't hesitate about cleanliness either.
Like, excuse me, the table hasn't been cleaned yet.
Or, could you please wipe this down? Even, there's no soap in the bathroom.
Oh.
Or, I think the floor is a bit slippery.
Yeah.
Safety first.
Right. Now, shifting gears a bit, asking for recommendations. Good way to interact, right?
Definitely. And discover new things. Just ask, what do you recommend? Or what's popular here?
Maybe, is there anything new on the menu? Or even, what's your favorite drink? People like sharing opinions.
They do. Staff might say, our caramel macchiato is very popular.
Mhm.
Or a lot of people love the turkey club sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
They might mention something just added or share what they personally like.
It's a nice way to connect. And speaking of drinks, coffee culture has its own terms, like flat white. What is that, really?
The flat white. It's sort of like a latte, but with less foam, more microfoam. So the coffee flavor is stronger. Some see it as a bit more serious coffee drinker's choice.
Okay. And things like matcha. People seem obsessed lately.
Yeah, matcha's huge. It's that finely ground green tea powder, different kind of buzz than coffee. Unique taste.
And all the non-dairy milk options now. Oat, almond, soy, coconut.
So many choices. It
Yep.
reflects how much people care about options and dietary needs now. It's great.
Cafes often offer more than just food and drink too, like Wi-Fi.
Right. So you can just ask, do you have Wi-Fi? Or what's the password?
You need to charge your phone.
Do you have charging outlets? Or is there a restroom I can use? Basic functional questions.
And staff will just tell you.
Yep. Passwords on the receipt. Outlets are by the back wall. Easy stuff.
And while you're there soaking it in,
Mm.
you might notice the atmosphere.
Yeah. And commenting on it is a nice touch. Makes your English sound more natural, more involved.
Like, this place has a really calm atmosphere.
Or, I love the background music. Maybe the chairs are really comfy.
Even practical stuff. Their Wi-Fi is pretty fast.
Exactly. Just sharing your experience of the space. It's all good practice.
Okay, almost done. Leaving a positive impression. If you enjoyed it, say so.
Absolutely. It makes their day. That was the best latte I've had in a long time.
Or, the service here is always great. Even, you guys make the best croissants.
Or a simple, heartfelt, thank you, this really made my day.
And they appreciate that.
Oh, definitely. You'll hear back.
Yeah.
It means a lot. Thank you. Or we appreciate that. Maybe glad to hear it.
Reinforces those positive words. Amazing, delicious, friendly staff. Great service.
Exactly. And as you leave, just a simple,
Thanks, everything was great, or have a nice day.
and they'll reply, thanks for coming, or see you again soon, maybe. Take care. Nice, simple goodbyes.
Wow, okay. That really covers a lot, doesn't it? From walking in, ordering, handling little issues, even chatting a bit.
It really shows how a cafe is more than just coffee. It's like a mini language lab.
Yeah. Low stakes practice. So, quick recap. Ordering. Can I get or I'll have? Works great.
Uh-huh. Paying. You taking card?
Getting comfortable. This chair is comfy.
Need more time. Can I have a few more minutes? Simple, useful phrases.
Exactly. And what about some final practice tips?
Right. So next time you're in a cafe,
Mm-hmm.
1, actually read the whole menu in English. 2, listen to how others order. You learn a lot that way.
Good tip.
3, practice your order quietly first. Builds confidence. 4, try asking just one question you normally wouldn't.
Push yourself a little.
Yeah. 5, if it was good, compliment the staff. Positive feedback feels good for everyone. And 6, learn from mistakes. If you stumble, it's okay.
Nobody's perfect.
Not at all. The more you practice, the more natural it feels.
Mm-hmm.
Confidence builds with use.
So, thinking about all this, what does it really mean for you, the listener? Maybe start thinking of your local cafe differently,
Yeah, not just for caffeine.
but as your own personal live English language lab. So, here's a thought. How might actively using just one new phrase or noticing one new thing on your next cafe visit actually transform your learning, turning that coffee run into a real step forward for your English?